So here I am ready to look at a graded quiz. It's one that I already assigned to my students. As they hit submit, I will see this number increase right here. I'm looking at questions. You can toggle back and forth between questions that are on the quiz and the responses. So if I click on responses and then scroll down a bit, I will see this is just an overall average score on the quiz. I will see each collected email and their score. And when the score was released, I can, when they first, if I chose to release the scores later on the settings, then I can release the scores right here and the students will be notified of their grade. If the setting was such that they could see their score right away, then they already know. So here's their scores by email. And then if I go on down here, it's kind of neat. I can see some summary of each question. I can see how many students over here got it right, 31 out of 38. And then you can see the percentages of the other choices, the other answers that they chose. So it's a really nice tool, helps you identify maybe a poorly written question, if a majority missed it or an area that obviously needs to be taught better. So it's good to have this as a tool. Another thing you can do here is to click on the individual student and you will see that student's test. So you can see exactly what they missed. It'll show up in red if they missed it. This is a good student here. She got a 20 out of 20, but when she submitted it, it would have looked like she missed two questions down here. They'll show up like this in red. These are the short answer questions that were added at the bottom. So I had to manually put these points in here. It would have shown 0 to begin with because it does not automatically grade a short answer. But as soon as I read the short answer and assign the points that I want to give, then I hit save down here like that, and then it will adjust the points. So 20 out of 20, before it would have read, 16 out of 20 because she didn't have those short answer points. I can easily scroll across my students. You can see the emails changing over here as I go across. Third, fourth student. I can also drop down, toggle around between the students, as you can see here, and see what they scored, different things. So very nice. You manually score if you need to, or let it automatically score. Now go back to where you assigned. Let me go back to where I assigned this quiz, and I'll show you what it looks like in classroom. So I'm going to go to classwork. This is the foods class where I assign that quiz. Here it is. It's under safety and sanitation. I can see that 12 students have turned it. Now, it would have just been turned in, and then 12 students graded. So sometimes it'll show that. So if I view the assignment here, right up here, it'll say import grades. So if I click that, it'll move them from submitted to graded. So this is a quiz that I had previously already graded. So that's why it showed that way. And you'll notice that it puts the scores over here on the left. I can click here, all students that are graded. I can then return to them, which should be already returned since this is a previous test. And what's really nice, once you have imported the grades like that, if you have connected your Google Drive to Teacherease or whatever, it also populates the scores in Teacherease for you.